Hello, welcome aboard. Today's project, we're gonna be making a pretty cool, realistic, glowing moon, and it starts with this pie tin that I got from the dollar store. Now, if you're like me, you may be overwhelmed by the crazy amount of tin options that they have. You could make a rectangle moon, or a cutie little one, but the one we're after is this 12-inch beauty right here. Once you have it, you also need a scrap piece of cardboard. You're gonna flip it over and trace the outside. Any piece of cardboard will do. If you don't have any, then steal some from your neighbor's recycling. I don't usually condone stealing, but in this case, it's fine. So once you have the outside traced out, flip the tin over, center it, and then trace it again. Next, using some scissors or an X-Acto knife, cut it out, and it should look something like this. Get rid of the packaging here. Can't get it, I got no fingernails. Come on. Okay, that was a struggle. There's another one. Don't accidentally bend your pie tin like I just did. Keep it nice and pristine. Okay, next step. Take your cardboard ring that you just cut out, and we're gonna glue it on top of the pie tin. I'm using hot glue, but any sort of super glue will work as well. Make sure it's on nice and good. And then on to the next step, which I'm gonna do inside the barn. You can also do it outside, just not recommended in your living room. You wanna lay out some newspaper, more scrap cardboard, whatever you got, and then get some black, whoa, oh my goodness, why is that on so tight? Get some black spray paint. You always gotta shake it up first. And then you're gonna cover the entire cardboard circle. Make sure you get all around the edges too. Once it's dry, now the fun and messy part begins. You're gonna wanna get some concrete patching compound. It's found in most building supply stores in the concrete section. I don't know what kind of sick joke this was, but someone stacked these on the shelf in a way that was such a struggle. Thankfully, I succeeded and got one. Now let's keep going with the tutorial. Grab a spoon or a fork or any sort of tool, and you're just gonna start scooping it right into your pie tin. You're wanting to create a mound in the middle, so it kind of tapers off on the sides, and then it's raised in the middle here. You want to goop it right to the edges of the tin. It's very soothing. It's like one of those Zen gardens where you're moving the sand and it's very satisfying, except it's cement in a pie tin. So that's the basic shape right there. Now we gotta make it look more like a proper moon. So we're gonna add craters and a little bit more of that texture and dimension. You can use anything, markers, screwdrivers, whatever you have. Little crater there. Got Another little crater there. Bam, bam. You just kind of make it up as you go, whatever you want. That's the fun. You're only limited to your imagination of what you want your moon to look like. Make kind of around the edges of the crater. You can add a bit more detail. Getting there, slowly but surely. Starting to look like a proper moon. You can grab a sponge too, and just to add a bit more texture to it, just kind of dab it around. Like that. Sound effects are a must. Nice. Once you're done, it should look something like that. I've never been to the moon, but it looks very much like it, I think. So now we just wait and let it harden up. It's a few days later and the concrete should be dry. Oh yeah, check that out. It's all hardened up. That's what we like to see. So that means it's time to move on to the final step. I got these little LED lights just off of Amazon, and we're going to attach them all the way around underneath the cardboard circle, and that's what's gonna give it that really mind-blowing spherical look. I'm gonna use some more hot glue to attach them in. Looking back, now that I'm in it, I probably should have glued the lights to the cardboard first before gluing the cardboard on, but you live and learn. That's part of the fun, figuring it out as you go. So you can learn from my mistake and do it that way, or if you want an extra nimble challenge, then you can do it like this. But the glue is getting everywhere this way. I'm almost done the first one. This size tin will probably take two strands of lights to complete. But if you're doing a different size, maybe just one will be fine. And once you get to the switch part, just make sure you glue it so it's still easily accessible, so that you can get your finger in there and turn it on and off. Just like that. The switch is hidden and one strand of lights down, one more to go. This is gonna be the exact same process, so let's skip ahead and it should be done. Oh, it most certainly is done. I love this final stage of a project when it's that last step and you're like sprinting towards the finish line of finishing your work, because it means you can move on to a new idea or a new project, and you get to admire your project at the same time. It's a great feeling. Oh, I'm excited. Okay, time to turn it on. It doesn't look like much right now. It's this. It looks cool. It looks like a moon, but it doesn't have that illuminated, trippy look. So let's turn on the lights and I'll show you what it looks like. All right, wait, hold on. It's pretty bright in here. Let's go somewhere darker. This isn't weird, but come into the bathroom with me because there's no windows in here. It's just a tiny little bathroom, so it'll make a great spot for the big reveal. Here it is. Look at that. Doesn't that look way better now? You can really see that kind of trippy spherical look with the lights. Okay, let me put it down and then, please don't fall. When I posted a video like this to Instagram, somebody commented that now you could moon the moon, and it gave me a good chuckle because it's true. If you want to hang it in your bathroom, you could do just that. Okay, well, we've just committed to the bathroom at this point, so we'll end the video in here. Thanks for coming along and watching, and I'll see you on the next project.